Welcome back to New York Talk. This is the instant reaction. This is in Mixlr front room again due to some battery issues. We said we just want to be entertained. Oh, it hurts sometimes to be entertained, doesn't it? A 3-3 draw, Mick. Feels like a defeat. Some really, really good things to take out of that game, but evidence of lots of work to be done as well.
Yeah, there's definitely lots of work to be done. Without a doubt. We knew that anyway.
We did, yeah.
And anybody that thought it were going to get changed drastically in 3 or 4 weeks, and that obviously was never going to be the case. Yeah. So for big parts of the game, we were a million miles a better side. And for probably first 5-10 minutes of the first half and last 15 minutes, we let them back into the game and kind of capitulated a little bit. But overall, I thought we were the better side, and certainly did not deserve what we got, as far as I'm concerned.
No,
we'll come on to that.
We will come on to that. We'll start with the positives.
Yeah, man.
And that is Malik Wilks.
Yeah.
I said on the Friday, what day are we on?
Whatever day it was.
I said on the podcast we just did that when Malik Wilks is on it, he's a championship player. Today, Malik Wilks was a championship player. Those 2 goals that he scored, I mean, to be fair, one's a toe peg, which I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
But the first goal in particular was just a stunning goal.
Unstoppable. Absolute unstoppable goal of the season, as far as we're concerned, which is not, I don't say a great deal, unfortunately, but it was an absolutely outstanding goal. Just took it out from under his feet and planted it right in top corner. Unstoppable. Really, really good. And the second one, he had to score that.
Yeah, he did.
He absolutely had to score that because if he didn't, he would have been slated uphill and down Dale because there were 2 players up with him who just had tap-ins. So, but I mean, let's be positive again. He's picked the ball up in his own half and just demolished their defender. So it was a very, very good performance from him for the bulk of the game, definitely. And
let's hope for his sake the European scouts were watching this because they would have been very entertained. The second goal is again Wilks is involved. He gets I think he probably gets the assist for that one, but that's come from the ball that's made it is from Cam Humphreys.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things that Cam Humphreys can give you, and that's why I feel like he has been wasted.
Yeah.
Probably under Matt Taylor, but certainly under Steve Evans. When you allow him to step out a little bit, he's got that vision to see that pass, and then Wilks didn't have that much to do with it. Yeah, a bit to do. He just had to be a little bit strong.
Yeah.
But the pass is that good that Wilks then either scores or sets it up on a plate, and nobody can't miss from there.
It was the pass that caused all the problems, wasn't it? Absolutely, it caused all the problems. And Wilks has done really well. Like you say, he's been strong. Put the ball across, and it's a decent finish. It's near post. It's not an easy finish. So to beat the goalkeeper at such close range when the goalkeeper's right on top here.
Yeah.
So it was a really, really well worked goal. Lovely goal.
Yeah, really good goal. And it felt like we were singing, and I just felt like it was just sailing away in the game.
We were starting to take control.
Yeah.
Well, we did take control, not starting about it. We took control of the game and just kept them at arm's length, and they had nothing really.
For that hour, we were a class above.
Yeah, without doubt.
It felt like a team of Mansfield who will probably stay up. I think they'll stay up anyway.
Yeah.
Against a team who looked like they should be much higher in the table for an hour. But one of the reasons we're not higher up in the table is because we don't deal with adversity very well. And we'll talk about whether the goal should or should not have been allowed. And Mick will come on to that and complain. So Mansfield fans, get ready. But the goal, when they got the second, which we'll come on to, you always felt like a third were coming. They gained that momentum.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
They put Aidan Flint up top, which we didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to deal with the big man up top. And look, we can sit here and criticise Matt Hamshaw probably, but I don't know what he was meant to do. Mansfield were able to change the game with at least 4 subs. I can't remember 4 or 5.
5, I think. Made the full 5 subs, didn't they?
They were able to change it completely.
Yeah.
And we couldn't match them up. We couldn't match their changes. And the players maybe should have done better. But again, I said this. I think we said against Stockport. I don't know what Matt Hamshaw was meant to do at that point.
Well, there's nothing else he could do. He did what he could.
Yeah.
And look, that goal shouldn't have stood.
No.
It's as simple as that. And had that second goal not stood, we wouldn't be sat here with a draw because they wouldn't have scored again, I'm sure.
I agree.
We were still in control. The linesmen on both sides today have been absolutely awful, and the referee not much better.
Yeah.
Some absolutely dreadful decisions, but the key decisions, Malik Wilks being flagged offside when he's bearing down on goal, when he's not offside. The second goal is offside as the ball comes in.
Yeah, the man that pulls it back.
The man that pulls it back is offside, but as the ball comes in first time, right in front of the linesman, there was an occasion a little bit later on when they're building momentum at 3-3. There's a player directly not 2 yards in front of the linesman in a clear offside position.
Yeah.
He misses it. I've not seen the third goal back yet.
It looked offside.
It looks offside.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it were offside.
Yeah.
You can't legislate for that. Doesn't matter how many players you've got on bench. When you're going to get dreadful decision making, championship level decision making, that is absolutely championship refereeing and officiating. You can't legislate for it.
No.
And you just got to suck it up. So I don't care if it upsets anybody. The second goal should not have stood. It's as simple as that. It's there for everybody to see. If the second goal doesn't stand, the third goal probably doesn't. Well, the next goal probably doesn't come. But even if it does, it should have been offside.
But it's offside, and also offside, it leads to what seemed like a pretty serious injury to Cam Dawson.
Yeah.
If it's flagged offside, which it should have been,
That injury
Hacks is not flying in for the tackle,
No.
which then injures Cam Dawson.
Exactly.
So it has that double impact.
It's awful. It's absolutely awful. And arguably, we'd have been 4 up anyway.
Yeah.
Had Malik Wilks not been wrongly flagged offside before that. So, look, I know it's a difficult job, and I know I'm going to get pelters from Mike and everything else about how hard it is. But those are not difficult decisions to make, and they should be making those decisions at this level. Absolutely should. But listen, it was an exciting game ultimately, and it was, it's what we saw all season.
Yeah.
2 teams both playing on front foot.
Yeah.
Both
teams trying to win.
Yeah. What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
You've got a bit of controversy in there as well.
Sky got the money's worth out of that, didn't they?
Yeah, some fantastic goals.
Yeah.
The game had everything.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm not disappointed.
I'm gutted.
Are you?
I'm absolutely gutted, and I said that way. I'm gutted, but I'm happy that I'm gutted, because if that's 6 weeks ago and the same thing happens, I'm coming out of the ground and kind of shrugging my shoulders a little bit, and as well, that's just what we do. We let things go. We let things slip. I'm gutted. I thought the game were there. I thought we were so good. I thought we deserved the win. And I'm gutted for the players, because we've only got like 12, 13 players we can use. And they've put everything online again. Yeah, they've made mistakes. Yeah, they've ballsed up a few times. But they've put everything online. Flying in for tackles, some more than others.
Yeah.
But it was a performance for that hour. It was such a good performance. And that's what excites me for next season.
Yeah, I agree.
Can't wait for August.
I agree. Some more additions into this squad now.
Yeah.
And that's for talk for another day, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get over your disappointment, mate. I'm happy that we've had an exciting game. I've got something to moan about as well.
Yeah.
Which obviously makes me even happier.
Correct.
So something to get cross and angry about.
Yeah.
As you could tell, I may have shouted a little bit at the officials a few times in that second half.
Yeah.
But
look, if the same thing happens next season when Matt Amsha's got his own players and he brings 5 subs on and the same thing happens, then we're having a different conversation now.
Yeah, of course you are, yeah.
But because of the circumstances. Right, man of the match time. Sponsors man of the match gave it to Malik Wilks. If you're watching, which if I'm talking to her, you are obviously watching. You comment below who you think your man of the match was. There's quite a lot to pick from today. I thought Nombe was excellent. Yeah. I thought he could have had a couple more goals. I thought defensively until the second goal, I thought we were excellent. I thought Cam Dawson was really, really good. He didn't have too many saves, but he commanded his area really, really well, and we missed him when he went off.
Yeah.
But I don't see how you can give it anybody other than Malik Wilks today.
Yeah, he scored 2 really good goals. And set up another one. So it's really difficult to bet against him, to back against him. I agree with you. I thought Sam Nomboy was excellent. Cam Humphries was excellent. Yeah. Hacks was excellent. But yeah, I suppose it's going to go to Malik really for those 2 goals.
Yeah.
And the assist.
And the assist. yeah.
Yeah, you can't look further than that, really, can you?
Ironically, for the first 10 minutes of the game, me and Ben sat there saying, he's not turning up today, he's not bothered. He's just walking around, he's not doing all. And then 17 minutes in, he pings it in top corner.
Yeah.
So if you think it's Malik Wilks, let us know. If you think it's somebody else, let us know. If you're a Mansfield fan, let us know who you think your man of the match was. I'll find out Lino's name for you. For you to
Make it easy, yeah.
Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. Give us a thumbs up as well. That's how many likes we can get for these instant reactions, because obviously we're doing pretty well for the likes on the live shows.
Do we get thumbs down for people who disagree? Is that...
You do, but YouTube don't tell you how many thumbs down you get.
Oh, that's disappointing.
That's nice of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you've subscribed, give it a thumbs up, check out, put in the comments who you think the man of the match should be. We will see everybody next time. Only one more of these shows this season. Only one more instant reaction left, which will be at the stadium, where we might present the end of the Prediction League trophy belt. But we'll tune into the episode on Sunday evening, Easter Sunday. We'll do more of a review of this and a look ahead to Easter Monday at Wigan. Thank you all for watching. We will see you every next time. And as always, up the Millers.
Up the Millers.